Yo, what's up, everybody? How's it going? What's up, your dad's car? How's it going? How are y'all? Thorson, Tiago, how are y'all today? How's the day going so far? We just got done with work and a little bit of extra stuff to do. I got a new 3D printer this weekend, so I've been setting that up. But I'm very excited to finally have a chance to get back in this pack. Last week was so incredibly hectic. And then we had company here all weekend, and so that was a lot. But just so we're still all on the same page, the plan to stream today and tomorrow. Wednesday, I've got some recording obligations for a new series that I'm starting with someone else that you guys all know. So I'm actually very excited for that as well. We came up with a really unique idea that's going to be a ton of fun. So I'm very excited. Give me a second. I got to do some auto mod stuff on Twitch. Yep. So that one's going to be fun. Got a new series coming out. And then the plan. So that's today we're streaming. Tuesday we're streaming. Oh, you're very welcome. I'm very glad that the videos have been helpful. That's why I make them. That's what I hope to do. The whole goal of this channel, and I've said this from the beginning, is just to make modded Minecraft more accessible, because I feel like it's not. I feel like there's a very steep learning curve. And so if I can help with that even a little bit, then that's the goal. But the plan is to stream today, stream tomorrow. Wednesday, we got recording, like we said. Thursday, I'm going to take a break day. I'm probably not going to stream on Thursday. And then Friday, I won't stream at a normal time, but I will start very, very late Friday / very early Saturday morning on the 24-hour stream. Is that a Syndicate? Yeah, this is Syndicate original. Absolutely it is. I have a hoodie and I have a shirt, and they're probably my two favorite articles of clothing that I own. But yeah, so I'm very excited. So that's our plan for this week in content. It probably means that there is a chance that I'm going to take Thursday to edit, most likely, because I think we're going to try to get our videos for the new series out that we're recording on Wednesday out on Saturday. And so if I am streaming for 24 hours, starting very early Saturday morning and ending very early Sunday morning, not a whole lot of time in there to edit. So I'm gonna have to get that done ahead of time. But yeah, that's the plan. That's what we're looking at for this week. Trying to get back in the groove of content creation. That whole week I was gone on the other side of the country kind of threw me for a loop a little bit, but I'm excited to be back into it. So, as you guys can probably guess from the video title, we are playing more StoneBlock 4 today. And once again, I have no clue really what I'm getting into here, and I'm very thankful for the quest book, because I have no clue what I'm doing. So let's see if we remember where we left off. We had all of this last time. Perfect. Okay, so this quest line now has more stuff. So I need to get the Chronon generator going, I believe. You should try Roadcraft one day.
This has been 84 years.
You like ATS, then you're a logistic. Yeah, I really should. I really should. It has been a while, Lex. It has. It has. Dude, we're not going to kill anything today. In fact, there was a bee flying around when I first logged in, and I just let him be.
Lex Unam says, John, don't kill stuff BCS. Yes, some stuff is useful.
Come on, tell me that wasn't the best dad joke you've ever heard in your life. But no, so that's the plan for today. We're just going to see how far we can get and probably clean out this inventory a little bit, because I know all of this stuff we got from that the place we went to last time all the way down at the end of the hall. So Chronon generator is what we're looking at making. This guy. I need a Chronon cell, 2 iron ingots, some glass, and a clock. None of that seems bad at all. Let's see here. Do I have sand? Did I get rid of all of my sand? I think I got rid of all my sand. Okay, let's do this real quick then. Let's get back into here. That's a crystal barrel. With a shift K. And then we'll just take 4, 5, 6. Oh, I could actually just come down here real quick. Do that. Oh, that's the wrong hammer. I'm being dumb, guys. I'm being dumb. Give me a minute. We can go. Was wondering when you were gonna go live. Welcome, Cryptex. It's good to see you, man. How have you been? It's been a while. Alright, so that gets me the compressed gravel. This should get me the sand.
Says, let's freaking go. LOL was wondering when you were going live XD.
Does this give me the sand? There we go, that's what we want. Yeah, it's been a minute. This weekend was incredibly busy, but I'm very glad. Honestly, today was just as busy too. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we were through it. We made it through it. We're here now. We're hanging out, having fun, all that fun stuff. All right, so we got the clock. We got the 2 iron ingots. We got the piece of glass. Thrown on cell. That's actually pretty easy to make 2. So theoretically, I can move stuff in here, right? For this, I'm missing 1 copper ingot. Total? Darn. Today's been busy for me as well. Yeah, I feel that. Yo, bro, thanks for your great ATM tutorial. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I try to make them as well as I can. And so you guys saying thank you for it all the time makes me want to continue to make more. So I appreciate it. Doing good. Finally posted my last episode for A-Team series today. Feel a bit lost. I feel that. I feel that. So I was excited when this pack came back out and I had something else I knew where I was going. What's up, Jedi Master? How's it going? But I do still need to go back and watch that. I haven't watched the last episode yet. All right, copper. What are we pulling copper from? Where are we getting? Because I'm assuming we're getting copper clusters. So sand. I just need to dust down some sand real quick. Is that what I'm saying? I was disappointed in the quantum monitor. Yeah, absolutely.
Nom says, maybe you find stuff easy if you use the bookmarks.
You know what? That's a good point too. Yeah, I've made the quantum armor and sword one time. And like I've always said, like, yes, it's the strongest in the game. And it's very cool to say, hey, I made the strongest thing in the game. However, if you've ever made it, do you realize how pointless it is? And that there's absolutely no reason to ever do it. Because by the time you have all the infrastructure and stuff set up, why? You know, like literally why? All right, so this, brush it all real quick. Quantum nano armor looks sick. I don't know if I messed with that. I would find stuff a lot easier if I did use bookmarks. I gotta give Lex credit there. He's definitely right about that. I'm not even gonna try to argue it. I don't necessarily know if that's gonna encourage me to use bookmarks or that's not the turning point for me, but yeah, he's right. Okay, so I should just be able to get this iron ingot or copper ingot, throw it in there. Go find the chronon. And this is the one that we need to make, the cell, to make this, the chronon generator. And then I have to turn that in, right? Okay.
At Crypts Plays says,
I get all of that.
Been jonesing and been sassying me. Now
Oh,
we're
no.
live, he can let loose grinning squinting face lol haha.
That's funny. That is funny. All right. The action pad is a marvel of the ages. It can route many of your commonly used commands such as home, spawn, and world engine teleportation through this device. You can open the menu by using the item with the keybind. That many other teleportation options will appear as you meet various echoes and progress through the pack. If you ever lose your device, you can claim a replacement in the quest book Emergency Items tab. Excellent. So So how cool is this thing? Yo, okay. So that goes to here. So if I wanted to go to the world engine. And it just sends me here? Yo, that's actually sick.
Says, if Joan lose one string of hair every time he said I'm right but does absolutely nothing, he will have less hair than KRYPTX.
I don't know if I could have negative hair. I don't think that's a thing. Cryptex, I share your disappointment in the normal quantum armor texture. It looks so bad. I agree. I was excited, then I put it all on. I was like, what the heck is this for real? Okay. We're gonna head back home. That was sick. Loved that. So that's cool. Then the Chronon management. The Chronon cell allows you to store the power of time called Chronon. The Chronon generator will slowly generate Chronon for the cell. Teleportation using your base using slash home. Also use the cell to teleport to the world engine by sneak right clicking with it in your hand. Okay. So somebody want to explain that to me like I'm 2? So that cell is the only reason I'm able to use that teleportation thing, right?
Teleport thing, you still have to go to spawn first before you go to Echoes.
Okay. Okay, so I'm assuming spawn is probably where I need to go next to unlock whatever the next section of this is. Cell is a battery for Chronon. Teleporting consumes. Okay, that's exactly what I needed. I appreciate that.
Put charm in slot Yuga Yuga. Press to open it.
So the teleporter? That, I assume, goes somewhere in there. Does this work? Does it still count if it's in a curio slot? And then we said it's this button? No. What button is that? Like the dash, but that's not working for me. Is there something else bound to that? It does make another chronometer. Oh, the key. I don't have a keypad. I've got an 80%, which just conveniently doesn't have a keypad. Okay, let's see. It should be key that to this. So I just get rid of that. Done, done, done. Back to game. Hit that. Still not working. It's still not working. Chronon generator, actually, not chronometer. Okay. Does it just not work here? Does it just not work if I have it in that slot? Does it have to be in a curio slot? What am I doing wrong? That's got to be the button.
At Crips Plays says, should get my keyboard. It's like having an 80% but comes with a full keypad.
I am sure. However, I had mine custom built. I don't think I will ever use another keyboard in my entire life. I'm gonna be totally on. I got to pick out the switches, the keys, it feels like an aluminum brick, like it's heavy, and I love it. Action should get my keyboard. Comes with full keyboard. Okay, so do I just need to rebind it to something else then? Yeah, absolutely. There's actually a whole video on YouTube. The guy building it. This is my keyboard. I went with like a blackout theme, with the exception of like the inner key.
Says,
and it is like
60, 80, 90% keyboard are scam. You pay more for less keyboard.
An absolute brick of aluminum. And I can have like profiles, and it's entirely like customizable, programmable, every key. It's full LED backlit, like the whole thing. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so key binds. Key. We're still looking at this. So what do I switch it to?
At Lex Unam says, is aluminium.
How often am I actually going to use this? I assume all the time. What if I did that? And then we swap this for that. Because I don't care about this. I don't care about that. Done, done, done. Back. Perfect. All right, we're good, guys. Don't worry, we're good. I figured it out. F8. I could do F8. I should bind it to Alt F4. That'd be even better. Okay. World Engine, we did this, right? So we complete this stage now. Now we play the Echo.
You have progressed well. However, solitary effort has proven inefficient in past attempts. To improve your odds, you will require assistance.
Says,
in the
get
shadows,
the Chronon generator
you may find
from
the
the
remains
quest
of
reward and
previous
equip it
Nitwit
too.
helpers. This damaged Ender lead should assist you to convert them within a healing spring into a useful companion. You will be required to convert this helper into a token, which can be brought to the system to recognize your progress. This can be done by making an echo encoder within the World Engine.
How on earth would you have known there was going to be narration? Also, rumpting? I will get a Chronon generator, though. I absolutely will. So,
At
my
Lex
task,
Unam says,
convert a zombie
stop
villager
interrumping the voice.
and a healing spring and turn them into a worker token using the echo encoder. Was that the healing spring I went to earlier? I assume it was. Worn out Ender lead, so... Did it tell me... So I just have to wait for one to spawn? Is that what we're getting to here? Hey, wait, hold up. Can I use... Much better. So now is when I make a mob farm, right? That thing is cooking. Ooh, axe is toast. Okay, so we make a new axe for that. You get a dreadful dirt as a reward on some quest. Make a small room to spawn us up. Perfect. Yo, what's up, Elder? How's it going? I saw the video you put out on the bees and how to make a fully automated system to get the perfect treats for all of them. And I thought it was fantastic because I haven't seen anybody else make that.
When you get a chance, check Discord DMS. LOL, you'll enjoy it. I definitely have.
Yo, that's a clean keyboard. That's really clean. I like that a lot. I have been tasked to send this to you for the StoneBlock vanilla tweaks. What is that? I have no clue what that is. You'll have to tell me what it is. But yeah, Elder, I have not seen anybody else make that video before, and I was thinking I was going to, and now I don't have to, which is awesome. Oh, this is the dreadful dirt. I get that. Okay. So, hammer. 3, 4,
At Elder
5,
Food says,
6.
dude, thank you.
And it was really well made, too. I appreciate it. Alright, so... I do this. Then I'm going to do that. And we're going to put something at the top. I don't have any iron on me. I got to go repair this real quick. Basically, I'm just trying to make it where nothing can get through.
At Lex Unam says, John, if you break the dirt without silk touch, you will suffer.
I bet. I bet you would suffer. That sounds awful. Trying to get all that back again? Alright, so... Let me go a couple further this way. I'm gonna make it big enough where I can, like...
At Lex Unam
I don't know,
says,
do something with
use
it.
slabs to attack. At Atomic_Surge says,
Bingo.
hello.
Hello! Alright, who did I miss? You use slabs to... So you want me to put slabs in here so that baby zombies don't come through? Is that what we're saying? And if so, do I put it on the top half or bottom half? It's a resource pack. Okay. So what does it do for me? What's this resource pack gonna do? Besides give me viruses on my poor little PC. Option. I don't even remember where resource packs. Open pack folder. Oh, there she is. It's awesome. Just gotta see. Okay, it has been added. It's here.
At Crips Plays says,
How does
it's
one
awesome, just gotta see.
enable? Okay, and then I'm gonna click done. We're gonna let it rebuild this whole thing. I was rolling so hard at some of the stuff it reskinned. That's funny. They're just like, that's exactly what's trying to. That is exactly what they would say. That's funny. Mob grinding utils can be... Dirt can be redstone pulsed even as one block. Yeah, that's right. That is correct. It's the same concept of the last mob farm that I built.
At Lex Unam says,
Just a lot
Creeper,
smaller.
no boom, no arrows.
That's fair. Okay, so did we ever say slab on top or bottom? Or does it matter? Oh, it tells me what's grown. That's kind of
At
cool.
Lex Unam says, top slab.
Top slab, top slab. Top slab, best slab. Now, how on earth am I supposed to see what's in there? Video setting. Oh, just get out of here. Shader packs. We're going to enable this. And then we're going to go to shader pack settings. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to lighting.
At Lex Unam says, less sight.
And we are going to make cave lighting a lot. Fly. Make sure I can see. Dramatic pause while it loads. Maybe. Hey, that's a lot better. That's a ton better. That's so much better. Okay, that's just a normal zombie, right? We agree, we agree? Oh, that's too close, never mind. Here's a stick. Thank you for the sticky stick. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. I don't have a fan
At
yet.
Lex Unam says,
Well.
just get night vision.
Okay, well, no. How about that? What if I just said no? What are you gonna do about it, huh? Also, this is better anyways. Like, you don't even have, like, the weird artifacts from, like, night vision. You just get to see. So I'm gonna need to go in there and tick accelerate that, right? We agree? This is not the way. That's fine. Oh, I haven't eaten bread yet? What am I doing? I'm growing. So that's the chronon generator. That's the cell. I just need to keep both these on me, right? That wasn't the button I meant to hit. What's that there? Whatever. Charm and bracelet. Okay, that's where I would... Bracelet. That one. Cool. Alright. Tips on tick accelerating this. You think I should just grab a lever? Yo, what's up, Jaden? How's it going? I mean, technically a lever would work, right? Does a lever work with this? Oh, it does. Oh, this is gonna be so easy. You guys are gonna laugh at this one. Give me this. We're gonna dig around the edge real quick. Take out our invader.
At Crips Plays says, look at the wither data model in the bounty quest LOLOLOL. At Lex Unam says, lever is a signal, you need redstone plus stuff to do a clock.
Yeah. Unless you're gonna be really lazy like me. And just do it by hand. Which, ironically, is more work. But what we're gonna do... We're gonna come right down here, because this can still spawn baby zombies, right?
At Torrid Sun says, redstone clock from utilitarian.
Or, hear me out. John... with a lever... and a macro. What do you think? Better? Worse?
At atomic_surge says, redstone clock is the earliest method.
You can't tell me it's not effective. I just want to say I really enjoy your guides, especially for ATM10. I'm so glad, man. I'm glad that they were helpful. Thank you for saying that too. I really appreciate the encouragement. It's a lot of fun making the videos, but hearing that they're actually helpful for people is awesome. It's a tad bit loud. Hey, I can turn the sound off, I'm pretty sure. Alright, stop healing yourself, dude. Just let me... Ow. Well, that was annoying. What do you have to go and do that for? I'm doing my first playthrough. Nice. That's awesome. How far have you gotten so far? Dude, how many? He's gonna keep drinking potions, isn't he? Alright, so... Well, that was the wrong... That was so close and yet so far, you know? One of those things. That's what we're gonna do. I can't spawn more while he's on top of it. Alright, what we're gonna do... which drink... Lever, click, muffle that. There you go. Now I get to just do it and you guys don't have to hear it. I don't know what happened there. I clicked stream and it started halfway through. Yikes. What's up with that? If mom's on top, it can't spawn. Yeah.
If mob on top can't spawn stuff.
So I'm just waiting for him to get off. So I just need one. All right. Go. Dude, they won't stop. We got a slime. I feel like that might actually be huge. Are slime balls hard to get in this mod pack? Or at least mildly annoying? Because I feel like they are in all the mods 10. Dreadful dirt even infect the regular grass blocks over time. I don't think it does.
At Lex Unam says, this is funny until a skeleton blows a creeper and dirt is gone, and you will be pointed and judged.
It's true. That's so true. I didn't think about that. Dude, you gotta get rid of this poison. This poison is gonna be the end of me. Also, I kind of want to make a way to get, like, back where I want to be. I don't know if that's far enough over, but it should be pretty close. Dude, those instant health potions are crazy. If I keep backing up, he'll keep coming to me, though, so I just gotta keep backing up quicker. I'm getting around the corner, so he keeps coming over here. Yeah, he's at down to 1.5 hearts. We got him. Unless I don't eat. In which case, I may not have him. Any advice before I start my playthrough when I get home? For all the mods 10? To John Hall versus the Unkillable Witch. That's crazy.
Crypts Plays says, Day 2 John vs Unkillable Witch.
That's hilarious. Honestly, it's because of my own design. I made it where I can knock him too far away. Dude, he keeps getting me with that too. I keep getting too close. Yes, this witch's invention. What's up, Big Jim? How's it going? I'm fighting an invincible witch currently. But I think I'm gonna give up on that for 2 seconds. Surely that's far enough, right? Wow. Am I good or am I good? Alright. So here's what we do now. We knock him that way. Then we quickly run around here. We knock him that way. We juke him out. Make him think we're coming back the other way. Then I say, screw that. I will not be defeated. All right. So, anyways, where were we? How we looking here? To be fair, Big Jim, I bet spent some time on 3D. So that's true. That's true. Jim's going to be going even more part-time than that's. I don't know about that. Big Jim's videos are like way more advanced than mine. Can you grab the witch with the lead? I definitely could have. I didn't think about that, but it's also like super worn out. So the goal is that like you have just enough to get the what is it? The infected villager that you need? Is that zombie villager? That guy. That's what I needed. And then I'm supposed to take him and put him in the healing waters. Which I believe is all the way down here, right? Lever idea is working out great. It actually wasn't bad. Like, if I had a better method for getting everything off. Oh, that's well, no, but they can't get out. I'm fine with stuff spawning.
Thing off before something spawn.
I'm fine with things spawning in there. I don't care. It's not like they can go anywhere. Close it all back up. This is the healing waters, right? It doesn't tell me that it is. That lever plus autoclick was actually crazy. Yeah, right? Right? I thought it was cool. Everybody else just said it was loud. Okay, alright. Somebody tell me I'm putting this guy in the right place. I think I did. I think that's the noise it makes. Those pots and a smithing table that are in there too. I think I got some of them. Where are you headed, sir? He now has a job. Okay, well, I got him picked back up. I will take the pots. Well, I thought I was going to take the pots. Yeah, I think I got most everything else. Yes, that's it. Perfect. Okay. All right, we're going to head back then. We got the villager you wanted me to get. Moron. Who comes up with the idea of flicking a lever as a pulse. You gotta be special. I definitely fall into that category, you know? Alright, still getting wood, we're still good there. Let me double check this real quick. First, world craft. Once you've cured a villager, the Echo of Guidance knows of a tool you can craft that can harness their skills for future use. To make this tool, you must see the World Engine. The World Engine can harness the power of ancient crafts to create advanced items beyond your current knowledge. To reach the World Engine, blah, 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 portal. Your goal will be to craft an Echo encoder using the latent magical powers stored within Amethyst. Okay. Okay, that seems like a lot. Seems like a lot. Got him. What did that say? Not everyone likes slaughtering innocent cows and... Oh, that's funny. I could make a backpack. That's actually not a bad idea. Thank you. I appreciate it. I thought it was pretty big brain too. So I gotta get my first world craft. Which means I need an amethyst necklace, amethyst, and 4 leather. How much leather do I already have? 2. There we go. There's some more. That should be plenty. And then one of these amethysts. And then I come in here. And I'm making amethyst. This dude. Resonance Charm. Ooh. Oh boy. Okay, that. And then the Echo Encoder is what I'm making. So to make the Echo Encoder, I don't need any of anything other than... Charges 10 remain. Okay, I need that amethyst thing and an iron stick to make it. Did you enjoy spending time with family, bro? Yeah, I really did. It was a great weekend. Yeah, my sister came in for the weekend and we hung out. It had been a while since I've seen her. She's in residency, finished up med school earlier this year and is working through all the rest of that now. But it was really good to see her because I hadn't seen her in a while. Let's see. Iron... stick. Plus, she's just hilarious. It was a lot of fun. So 2 sticks and an iron ingot. Do that pretty easily. That. But then I just have to take all of this to the world engine. Yeehaw. So in here, I throw this and this. This seems pretty simple. Does it just give it back eventually? Oh, it does. Okay, I've got the echo encoder. That was so simple. Okay, let's head back home. Every time's always nice. Yeah, I agree. First time hopping on a stream. Just want to say thank you for those ATM 10 guides. Have fun stream. Thank you so much, Marble. I appreciate that. I only know what resistance is because of an American TV show. Gotcha. That's funny. Okay, so we've got that. First time worldcraft done. A token of mindness. A worker token. So I need the worker token unemployed with bread. So this duplicates it? Is that 1 with 32 of some bread and it duplicates it? Is that encoded into a work? So I need residency. Got it. Yeah, because of American T. That makes sense. Yep, that is shift right click token. So now all this bread that I made is actually going to come in clutch. I thought it was going to be pointless. Now I'm not seeing it. Did I not make as much bread as I thought I did? Did I put it somewhere? Oh, it's just all wheat down here. Got it. Let's make a little more bread real quick.
Potter says it's basically breeding John.
Yeah, that checks out. Oh no, the ceiling's crumbling above me. Well, that's suboptimal. So these are the ones I'm supposed to brush, right?
Says, John, did you deactivate something?
Did I deactivate something? What did I deactivate? I don't think I did. A mysterious cube. Ooh. These are the ones I'm supposed to brush. Where did my brush go? Did I put that away? Yeah, the suspicious gravel texture is hilarious. I'm so glad that it's got a different texture, though. It makes it so much easier to see. It is, quite sus, though. There's the brush. Alright, so... brush this. Hopefully it gives me something good. I have no idea if it does. I don't think that one gave me anything. First time I've seen the roof fall in. Hey, honestly, it's a cool concept. That's actually giving me something. More than the others did. Now, you said there were 7. That was 3. I just picked something up. Oh, 4 more suspicious sand. Okay. Can I bulk do this? It still only does it 1 at a time. Okay. John, thank you so much for saving me from so many awful mods. What do you mean? What do you mean, Solo? Was there some mod that you were going to go through? I got so much good stuff early on. Yo, those are all actually really good shows. Maybe I'm just crazy, but I'm not getting hardly anything out of those. That's wild. Netherite scrap, dark matter, a lot of ore clumps. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. I mean, I can keep going with it, and then that'll draw the ore clumps, but shouldn't be what it is. Pretty good. That could be the sus gravel being dropped as an item. Okay, they could be that. They're trying to protect themselves from somebody like duping or something like that. Why is it all going to the crafting station? I want to empty up my inventory a little bit.
At atomic_surge says, I get annoyed of cleaning up the blocks from that event.
Yeah, I could see that for sure. Okay, so we're going to duplicate this a few times, and then we're going to try to see how these worker tokens actually work. Because to be honest, I have no clue what they do yet. I just know that I'm probably going to want several of them. Alright, worker token, that's fine. I want to grab my wheat, which is in here. Put it in there like that. and make as much bread as I can. It's not pulling all the rest out. All right, so I got to do this manually. That's cool. That's fine. I don't mind at all. In fact, I prefer it that way. Is there any more wheat in any of the rest of these? Nope. I was actually really hoping there would be more. But that's fine. That's fine. I'll just get more. Get 3 tokens early on, maybe extra to save some for later. Okay, sounds good. Are you on the latest version? FTV Community Manager was hiring it. See some cool stuff in the latest version when they're on my stream. I am on whatever the latest version is. I updated about 5 minutes before stream today. So whatever that would be is what I have. I don't know what that is, but I have that. This means I should be able to duplicate it twice. All right, World Engine. I believe you have a bit of delay on YouTube. Check it. So I can't do anything. Both of them are set the way I want them to be. I'm on the FTB app. Because that one for the FTB whatever always gets it faster. Curse Forge doesn't have the latest 2 updates. Yeah, so I'm on 1.1.1, I think, is what the version is. I believe. I'm on the latest. Perfect. I'm on the nerfed version. FTB, the new all the nerfs. All right, home. Cryptex is a new buddy from the FTB team that joined his stream. That's sick, dude. I love where all of this is heading, where like I see so much more of that than I did in the past. It makes me incredibly happy. Because I feel like those people should be quite engaged with their user base, but I don't always see that, you know? So the fact that I'm seeing more of that, ooh. I'll take some Blaze Gold boots. Absolutely. Okay, Clevis mod adds special interaction with locked chests. These chests, oh, lock my lock picking minigame. Line up the needle with the locks and left click to unlock them. The less you miss, the faster you complete, and the better the loot.
They want to bridge the connect between the community and the dev team to keep putting out good stuff.
I feel like you should read Cryptex's comment and then Mick Potter's comment like one after the other, because I feel like it really, really is exactly where I'm at as far as feelings towards current devs. But that is what it is. Manually updated mine to the latest today. Maracca got a 3x buff and energy generator. Nice. That's sick. Shows who the real mod pack devs are. I just appreciate what they do.
At Crips Plays says, it shows who the real mod pack devs are. Winky face.
Yeah, for real. I will say what we were all thinking. I appreciate you saying it. Absolutely. I got 2 questions from work I got to answer real quick. No plans from my end. Go for it. And then what was the other one? Whenever. Perfect. Okay, Ortac reactors are pretty cool and extremely buffed in this pack. Nice. Hey, thank you. I appreciate you saying that. I wear them not because I need glasses or have to have glasses. I actually have really good vision, but sitting in front of a monitor, especially with the lights on, really messes with my vision, and I tend to get migraines a lot. Got a lot of work I need to do my SP4 world. I have a nice base design in my head. Heck yeah. That's awesome. Okay. So this is the Unearther. Worker token, a villager converted. It's just an example of what the Echo Encoder can do. If you encode villagers with specific jobs, you can put them to work. In an Unearther, there's a 3x3 block that allows you to automate block brushing. All it requires is a little villager labor. Hoppers and pipes. Okay, so I'm gonna need a 3x3 area for this dude. These dudes. that I can put them in, put them to work. Is that what we're getting to? To make a fission reactor and manually crafting steel and processors wouldn't work for that? Yikes. Okay, so this guy, we're just gonna dig out some sections here real quick. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. It should be enough for 2 of them. I'm gonna go 1 more. There we go. So unearther is what we're looking for next.
At Lex Unam says, get also Oritech Pipes. Those are good for this early game.
Okay, Oritech pipes. The unearther. That is tinted glass and polished deep slate slabs. Okay, so I just need cobbled deep slate for that, which is this. Into here. Like that. Like so. Polished deep slate slabs. And then tinted glass. Oh, that's a lot of amethyst shards. That's a lot of amethyst shards. What am I, who am I, how am I gonna get that many amethyst shards? I can just break these down, right? Is this like the whole 3x3 structure is just this? Am I crazy?
At Torrid Sun says, free amethyst on the healing spring.
Right, there's quite a bit of it there. Also, do I have more glass? I do have, okay. I don't think I have any more amethyst, right? I've used it all. No, that was just one craft of it, though. That was it all. Okay. Toss it all in there. We're gonna go get some more amethyst real quick. Whee! Work to grow amethyst from certain blocks. That is good to know. Also, let's put on my nice boots now. Ooh, hold up. Those are sick. Oh, hold up. Is this, the vanilla tweaks mod thing? Is that what gives me the cool XP bar? I've seen that in so many people's playthroughs and have never known how on earth they get it. Is that what that is? Okay, we're gonna not be dumb here. Give me a second. Yes, it is. Okay, wild. Well, you'll learn something new every day. Okay. Break that. Break that. I don't think that's working here. Break that. I'm gonna break the glass so I can break that. Probably shouldn't be breaking all this, but we're doing it anyways. Actually, I can't even get up there anyways. Doesn't matter. I've got 8. How many of these should I need? They need to be
At
budding
Lex
amethyst?
Unam says, they need to be budding amethyst.
Understood, understood. Is that what this is? That's just a block of amethyst. So this is all just in here. It's free game. So if it's not, can I just, I'm just gonna do this. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but that's what I'm doing. Make 3 unearthers. Okay, can do, will do, roger, roger. We plenty of amethyst in other places. Awesome.
At Torrid Sun says, leave at least 1 amethyst cluster there to make your life easier later.
Gotcha. Not important. Not important. Go back. Up here. Blah blah blah. Don't need to worry about it. Okay, cool. I don't know why everybody decided they wanted to talk to me as soon as I got on stream. What the heck? How's the barn coming on, John? My welder was supposed to start today. He didn't. So I'm not sure. It'll probably start tomorrow. He said that they had some extra stuff come up with another back porch that they're building. which is fine, but man, I'm so excited to finally get that thing built, and I thought today was going to be the day where they actually started on it, and then it wasn't. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Okay, that was a lot of achievements we just got all there at once. However, point being, I'll leave at least one amethyst. Yeah, okay, so the point being, we should get the barn started tomorrow, which means it'll probably be 2 or 3 weeks of him building it, and then once that's done, I'll be able to start like actually finishing out the inside, getting the electrical, the plumbing, and all of the finishing work done. So if it's 3 by 3 and I place this perfect, that's what I was hoping it would do. Okay, so I got 3 of these. What all do I need to do with them? I assume I put the token inside. I'm gonna go read the quest one more time. The workers, blah, blah, blah. If you go to specific jobs.
Crips Plays says, gotta post some pics. I gotta see this.
Absolutely. Are you in the new house? I only asked the door playmate. Same as your old house. Yes, we are in a new house. We moved in back in June. And that's when I started this whole barn thing. You need to assign them to a job first. Okay, I will do that. Unearthing villagers. To be able to use the worker token in an unearther, one of these 3 jobs, archaeologists can brush dirt, dust, and mud and sand. Uses a decorative pot for the workstation. Okay, do I need to put the workstation in? How does this work? Do I have to assign, do I just craft them with whatever the job is? Because I've got a couple of those pots somewhere. I'll put this in here and this in here. That's obviously not how that works, clearly. It looks the same as your old one. It does look very similar, but it's a much bigger house, much nicer house. We moved to a much nicer neighborhood. The only downside to the last place I lived is that we were right next to the city pound, the state jail, a women's correctional facility, and a gigantic trailer park. And so we hit the perfect, like, almost combination of everything where there's just going to be weird people walking by your house all the time. And I just didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. So we moved out in the country where there's nobody around and we never get anybody driving by our house, walking by our house, nothing. Place it in a room with the item. Right click with the token on the ground to spawn it. Wait for it to get the job. Then use the token tool again on it. Okay. So I need 1 decorative pot. And then I gotta go figure out what the other is. Those are cobblestone generators. Salvaging table. A resonance engineering block. Do I need all 3 of these right now? Wish I had the space for a barn. Dude, I'm so excited for it. And it's a huge barn too. It's way bigger than I ever thought I'd be able to make. So I'm very excited. Yeah, you just make them, freshen outside the token, then pick them back up again. Okay, so I need 1 of each. So the resonance engineering block. Go look at how to make that real quick. Actually, geologist dimensionalist. Okay. Dimensionalist is not for now, which is that last one, right? So I just need archaeologist and geologist. Okay. So decorative pot and then the salvaging table. I think I got... I've got a smithing table, salvaging table, this guy. Amethyst dust. Gotta smash that on a cutting board. Okay, cutting board then. Get back in here, this dude, that dude, this thing, make that. Alright, throw that on the ground. I hate that it does this. Get rid of that. So I need a couple amethyst. With this hammer. And 2 of these, put 1 there. Cool. Salvaging table. Iron pickaxe. Salvaging table. So these are what I need for now. I'm going to take the worker token that I don't need, throw them back in there. And then we're going to go... What do I do with this guy? Do I just right click him? What do I do with the questing ramp? Hey John, what's up? How's it going? Really, in the UK, we don't get houses with that much space unless you're spending $1 million upwards. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's a lot more compact there. 1 geo and 2 arc is enough for starter blocks. Got it. Okay. 2 archaeologists and 1 geologist. I can do that. So give it
At Lex
every
Hunam
color
says,
wool. Yeah, I don't have
you need
that.
to give it one of each color of wool.
I definitely don't have that. So the archaeologist is the one with the decorated pot, right? I should use 2 archaeologists, so I should actually grab this one back. Do 2 of these, 1 of those, and then that's going to use up all 3 of my spaces. Now the question is, how hard is it going to be for me to get back in here and not die? Yes, I'm not so sure about that. So then I put that down. We put this down, right? And then I shift right click him. Now he's a token again. And he's a geologist. Okay, all right. I think I understand now. Use 1 cobble gem with a chest as a buffer that auto-pipes hammers into the unearther. Okay. So this is where we start setting up the automation, I see. I think I'm just going to need 1 pot, though, either way, right? Yeah. Got it. All right, so did I do that right? I felt like I did that right. Can I just make him go away? He's low-key kind of annoying. All right, there's that. One of these guys. One of these guys. No speed boost, into some food from the top left slot. So you want food here to make him go faster. So I need to put brushes in here, right? Okay, brushes. A reinforced brush, ooh.
At Lex Hunam says, you need 1 space in between them so you can automate them. At Crypt's Place says, I killed like 2 to 3 of those questing rams in my world Momoa.
Got it. Okay. Is anybody gonna judge me if I don't automate this right now? How much does it matter that I don't do that? It spawns all the time. You can just disable the event. Okay, got it. That makes sense. Honestly, the thought and creativity put into this pack is sick. I agree 100%. Okay, dude, you gotta go. Toodaloo. Okay, so food. We're gonna put food in here. Progress to the next level. So then I need to put something in here to be brushed, correct? Automation is fine in those spaces as long as you have a wrench to disconnect the pipes. That makes sense. Cobblestone can't be brushed. Can it? Or does it just move it down to whatever the next stage is?
At Crypt's Place says, we need John to do the create vault. ASAP LOL.
You need hammers. Okay, so they don't need this, they need this. Not that kind of hammer? Why does it just have a brush there then?
At Lex Hunam says, you need hammers.
Okay. He will just die? Oh, okay. The questing ram would have just died? The time they put it this tweaking, for real. Auto hammers. Okay, so now we're talking about getting the auto hammers and the cobble gen set up, right? To automatically feed into this. But the brush does go into there. So what's the difference between the unearther and the archaeologist and the geologist? Do they just brush different things? Is that what it is? Dirt, dust, mud, soul sand, and crushed kiwi. Oh, okay. I'm there now. Gotta hammer it into gravel first. That makes a ton of sense. Give me a second. Okay, perfect. Missed one. Different drops, different blocks. Got it. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. We can then snag those out. Let's get these things going a little bit. I want to see what kind of cobble do we have just laying around. Plenty. Get all of it gathered up real quick. Compress it all down real fast.
Says, also you can buy brushes from the shop that has unbreaking. They last a lot longer and they are fairly cheap.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so then I do all of this. Oh, that was a for real creeper. I thought that was one of those events. He must have spawned back in here and then just run out. That's why I didn't move. I didn't think it was gonna matter. That's hilarious. I just ate that for no reason. John's only struggle is he can't get A2 on day 2. Yeah, for real. I know. It is such a struggle. That sounded exactly like the event, right?
Told you.
You did tell me. I will give credit where credit's due. You did tell me I was going to need to do that. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to put all this right here. I'm going to use the correct hammer. Do that. Get it all knocked down into gravel. And then you guys are saying I can just feed this direct in, right? So if I made like a hopper... like this. Am I missing the wood? Excuse me. Hopper. I'm still not in the right menu. There we go. That one. All right, and then I should be able to just
At Lex Unam says,
do that.
The auto hammers are not hard to do.
Okay, I'll make them in just a second. I should have more wood. Okay. I'm just trying to get something going. Shouldn't be too terribly difficult. Also, I got a gem of some sort. Very nice. So now I think I gotta uncompress all of this, right? Into just normal gravel. Throw it all in there. Oh, perfect. So this guy should actually start making me some of that now, right? No, they won't do stacked ores. Yeah, so I have to unstack them. Does the quick give ore tech pipes? It does. I do have some of those, I think. Question maybe where I put them and how they work, because not exactly my pipe mod of choice. I've got 16 opaque item pipes.
At Lex Unam says, Oritech Pipes will help you with that.
Okay. So I'm going to take them. I'm actually going to run them around the back. So you guys are... I plug them in? Is there a tool that I need to configure them? How do they work? Also, if I put a bunch of stuff in the chest, will this just pipe out what can go? Would that be a better way to do that? Because, like, this guy's going to be able to do gravel, but these guys aren't. But these guys could do other things? Just click them on the end you want to pull from. Oh, that's so easy. Okay, so in that case, we're gonna switch this up a little bit. We're gonna change the way we're doing this.
Says, they just pipe out from slot 1. At
We're gonna put
Place
one
says,
chest there.
Just be careful. Oritech pipes are good, but they only see the first slot. So if your storage is full for one item that is in the first slot, it will stop exporting out.
Well, that's not exactly what I was hoping they would do. I was hoping I could put a chest down and then run a pipe along, and then it would be able to see all of it and just export what it could, right? I have to do individual ores. I don't want to use an axe. I'm lazy.
Says, use an axe.
Okay, so if I do that, then theoretically, could I set up another chest on this end to feed these ones? Is that a thought? Does that make any sense at all? Is it worth doing? So just set up a chest right here, and then just run it far enough so it gets to that.
Unam says, we're telling you it will not work. At
Yeah.
Says,
I understand now.
Exporting from the unearthed is fine. It's exporting into a chest is where the problem happens.
Got it. Okay. Gonna make a chest here real quick. So this is gonna be for the other one. You guys are saying to make it go out. I just right click here and it pulls. Is that fair to say? Okay. Well, then I should put all the gravel back in here. Grab all the gravel out of there. If you click on the
At
Ortec
Torrid
pipe
Sun
extraction
says,
point.
if you right-click on the Oritech pipe extraction point with a motor, it will pull from any slot.
Ooh, so it could work. I just want to make sure this is staying full. That is staying full. Okay, so then it's the output from here into a chest. Can a hopper pull from here? Like, theoretically. It's probably the dumbest way in the world to do that. I'm going to say that ahead of time. Well aware. But that's like my specialty. That's like what I do. My bread and butter, so to speak. Give me a double chest real quick. Yeah, they work fine as the upgrade. Mechanism pipes would be easier. Got it. I want to put that down right there. I want to grab my hammer again. We're going to grab that. I would like to get all the way underneath here first.
@atomic_surge says, make sure you always keep them working. They level up and get better drops at higher levels 1 to 5.
Got it. I will keep them working. They're my slaves now, and they will do my bidding. That, theoretically, should put all of everything we get from here into there, right? Just not very quickly. Am I going to run into problems with this filling up? I don't think so. It should be fine, right? Hey man, good games, love your content. Have you tried the new Alien Evil mod yet? No, I've not. I've not tried that yet. Is it fun? Is it cool? I'm thinking, rather than the hopper, it may just be easier to use the item pipes. But I like the concept of what I'm going with here. These guys have no. So what do I feed these guys? What do those guys need? Dirt? Is that what we learned? Archaeologist, dirt, dust, mud. Okay, so keep these guys going. We're gonna take some dust here real quick. I'm gonna split the stack in half. I'm gonna throw half in there, half in there. Get them going. Then I'm gonna take all my compressed dust, uncompress it, and we're gonna throw it all in that chest to make sure that this works correctly. Should automatically, yep, fill them up. Guy works faster because he's got bread. I'm gonna need to put some torches down first because that creeper actually destroyed a bunch of them. Do I have any? Got one tiny coal, 2 tiny coals. I don't think so. I'm gonna take some tiny coal real quick. We can make some actual coal. Slap together just a couple of torches so that I can put them down here. And then I'm gonna grab seeds to fill this back up and grow everything real quick, and then we're gonna get some more bread so that I can make all these guys work faster. Were there torches in the barrel?
@CryptsPlays says, you'll get coal once or unearther levels up. Smiley face.
Got it. Oh, there's a bunch of torches in that barrel. Good eye, honestly. Good, really good eye. Okay, we're gonna put all that back in there. I do need these. I do need these. But what we're focusing on right now is getting all of this and then growing it all again. Because I want to make sure I can like get a nice stack of bread in there for all of them. Coal instead of tiny coal, that would be sick. So how slowly do these guys like level up? How much waiting on that am I going to do? You could also go for an alternative route. Just skip chickens or fluid cows. I'm pretty sure you can get to tier 3 at least. Oh, nice. 30 minutes. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. And especially not if I'm getting him a bunch of food. To max level? Jeez, that's not bad at all. Alright, we'll let that grow, do its thing. I don't even know what I'm going to do with all these seeds for now. But we'll toss them in there. Get myself some bread real quick. That one in. Perfect. Throw that in there. Did your brush break? It sure did. There was a brush somewhere. I just saw it. Here, I'll give you mine. All right, so Cryptex is telling me I should go buy brushes. Is that what everybody's saying? Because if so, I'll need to do that probably pretty soon. I'm gonna do this and that. Put one of these in there in each of them. And then I am going to want to come out one further so I have enough room. I'm gonna just upgrade it, I think. And then I gotta be able to get down in here. Because, gotta do that. And then I could put both those back down. Put that back down. I'm going to grab enough to make a couple chests. So that way, all the stuff can go right into here. All right, am I doing this dumb? Does this look bad? Does this look good? I just imported the bad brushes from a drawer. Oh, that's smart. Oh, you don't have to, but they're nice so you can focus on other things. Okay, so store. I remembered it existing. I do not remember how to get to it. Cobble gens. I do need to make cobble gens. Villagers and how to train them. According to the echoes, recently cursed villagers are unskilled. Must train them to increase their unearthing levels. Once placed in an unearther, they will slowly gain levels over time. You can place them back into the world using the token. You need to pick them back up with the echo encoder. Okay. It's the echoes. They are the stores. Okay. So you're saying, so I got to go back to spawn then, right? I don't think I can buy the brush. It needs the first task from the quartermaster. Oh, so I just need to keep making bad brushes. Is that what I'm hearing? Oh boy. I tell you what, I just caught a whiff of something delicious that's being cooked in the other room, and I don't know what it is, but boy, does it smell good. Getting work messages. I wish they would stop. Okay, I need to do this. Perfect. But that one's almost already gone again. If I put, I think I can. Let me just go two further there. I'm gonna make a chest in the middle, I think. That I'm going to try and just have brushes in, and then just have it export from there into the rest of these. Need to do the create vault mechanism. Okay, yeah, we go through mechanism pretty quickly. I'm not super worried about that. I just need to get some space up here real quick. We're gonna make that. As long as I can get to this one, I should be okay. So if I put a chest right there in the middle. Bingo, bango. All the IRL cooking. Yeah, exactly. That is what's going on. See, it's already been so long. I don't think he needs to do that quest for a while. I just get to create vault until it's super OP with apotheosis, make a bunch of brushes, and stick them in a drawer piped into the unearthers. Create as mechanist. Okay, so do you care if I just use a chest and throw it in here like this? And then I should be able to just go 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then say pull from here, and then just throw these brushes in here, right? Conceptually, that should work just fine, I think. What am I missing? Straw? Straw is what I got from throwing this on a campfire, right? I don't remember how to make straw. Straw. Oh, a cutting board. I don't have those things. Straw bale. Leaves on a campfire. That was it. Oh, it blew up my campfire too. I didn't even realize that. Campfire. Let me double check and make sure that guy refilled. Throw that there. Perfect. Yes, sir. It is automated. So we're getting some pretty decent stuff. I mean, this guy's cooking. He's absolutely doing the work. So then, it's been 10 add-on, developing day by day, adding new aliens and lore stuff. If you love combat, I recommend you try this mod and go to hyperspace on pocket dimension. That's sick. That sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, the only one you need is a quartermaster, but you really need another one with the create first and skip to ours. Nice. Leaves on a campfire. I did that too. Gotcha. So yeah, we're getting a pretty decent amount of stuff in here. Some of this stuff we're gonna have to start crafting together so that I can start smelting it and everything. Grab all that. So smelt all of the gold clusters. I'm gonna need to grab the coal back out. And then the dry leaves themselves craft into it. I don't remember how to make this stuff. Straw crafting. It's not that, right? Oh, it's the crook. I have to use the crook on that? I bet you guys have already... You need to eat. Shift K to compress while hovering over what you want to compress. That's true. So I got out of the habit of doing that because I messed that up so much and all the mods tend to the sky. Where did all of my burnt leaves just go? Did I put them somewhere? Oh, I just didn't pick them up. That's fine. Why did I only get 2? Did I really? Oh, the rest are on the campfire. Cool. Go ahead and eat so that way you guys can stop worrying about my eventual downfall. On the crafting table, got it. Oh, I did put them on the crafting table. You're right. Good call. Thank you. Where would I be? A lot more lost. Well, honestly, I'm still lost and confused, but I would be lost and confused for longer. So I kind of just wanted to make as many of these brushes as I could. Just so I could, like, semi-fill that chest up so I don't have to worry about it. Because it seems like they're cooking through them pretty quick. Not bad. What else was I missing to make more? Nothing. It's just only putting 8 in there at a time. Cool. Is functional storage in this pack? I believe it is, yes. I could be using a drawer right here. I'm not, but I could be. That axe gone? Axe is still going strong. Okay. I feel like we're making progress towards some level of automation. Maybe not a crazy level, but some. Oh, we're already at level 2 here, and we're 92% to level 3. Do they get more stuff, or are they limited by, like, my world level? As far as what they can get, or unearther level. Also, they are almost out of dust. So... that one could do dust or sand, right? I should probably do whatever the other one is. Dirt, dust, and mud, and sand. So I should put a bunch of dirt in there next, I think. Except, I don't have the cobble for it. Alright, let's make a cobble gen real quick. Cobble. Cobble generator, this one. So I want compressed stone, a bucket of water, and a bucket of lava, and a piece of glass. So compressed stone means I'm going to need to melt down some stone real quick. Sorry, it's just taking precedent. Throw that in there. Then the glass I should have. Do I not have a single other piece of glass anywhere? That's crazy. That's crazy. This guy upgraded though. Look at him go. You're making great progress. Things start picking up really fast now. Nice. Makes that higher than your level. Ooh. More so when you get chickens rolling. Nice. No, is that not... No dirt? Don't do dirt? May I ask why? Also, I do need 2 buckets. There's 1 bucket. Do I have a second bucket yet? I don't think I do. I don't see one. I don't know if I have iron hooked up here. I'm completely fresh out of iron. Let me grab some of this. So you guys are saying I just shift K this in here. Oh, beautiful. Gonna be a lot of stone. When you get your chickens near in-game resources. Gotcha. Waited too long to get into chickens. That's funny. I should probably just use some of my cobble to create another furnace. Seems odd that I'm not. Also, I have 3 stone. I've got some normal stone already. Let's do this real quick. Make one more, toss it up there. I'm gonna grab some of the coal out. Ooh, we're getting diamonds now. Sophisticated storage thing about auto compacting. Gotcha. Okay, so we'll get some iron going. I need one more bucket. So as far as water goes, I only have 1 bucket of water, and I believe the thing that I put the leaves into and jump on is gone because it blew up. Those are shears. You're able to burn. Don't forget to stomp. Basin, that's what I need. Let's make ourselves a basin real quick. Basin. This guy. And I'm just going to put him in a hole in the ground because that's going to be way easier. So basin. I'm going to put one in front open so that way I can still see. How do I get lava? So I've got my bucket of water. I'm getting my stone that I need. Up to 20. So that's 2 out of 6. They're getting there. That's something. May not be a lot of something, but it's something of something. 1, 2, 3. Throw that over there and that in there. Make me a bucket. Oh, yay. The ceiling's falling again. Actually, let me grab one of these brushes up here. Maybe we can prove ourselves right by getting better stuff out of here. I have no clue what this is, but it looked like something cool. Aluminum chunks, nice. 12 blocks, very interesting. Alright, so then I guess I have to break it after. Instrument of lava, you get it from a quest, got it. Alright, got like 2 more of these to do. And then there's a bunch more just around that I could pick up and throw down and use, but I don't know if I'm going to because the stuff I got from them last time was just garbo. Let's see. Maybe this one will be something good. Nope. Don't think so. I got some shelter pottery shard. Alright. Well, I'll throw 4 of those down. And then break them all with that. And we got a coal here. More coal in there. Grab some more coal too. Throw that in there. What do we got going on here? You could use some more food. But for the most part, they're cooking. These guys are out of dust completely now. Okay, so if I'm not doing dirt in these second guys, is dust really the best thing, or is it sand, or what? What should I put for those second guys to start going through for, like, where I'm at in the game right now? That's the question of the day for you. Put all that stuff back up. I do need that bucket and this bucket still. Then we're up to 10, so that should be half of my compressed stone blocks I need now. Okay, okay. You will want the bone meal. Gravel, sand, and dust. Okay. Both sand and dust. I can do that. So I really, at this point, am just waiting to get this cobble gen set up. How hard is it to upgrade from one version to the next? Cobblestone generator? Is it just a cobble generator? Cobble generator. That's not bad. Oh, a super cooler? What is that? I gotta get into productive metalworks. Forge for cobble gen upgrades, okay. So block casting the molten iron onto cobblestone generator, and then the same for the gold, and then diamond, and then netherite. Okay. That doesn't seem too terribly bad. Metalworks is easier. Yeah, I'm definitely going with the metalworks. That seems substantially easier. It does seem like it might take me a little bit to get that set up, but hopefully not too long. I gotta keep both those on me. So lava. Let's look into getting lava real quick. I'm late now. What's up, Midnight? How's it going? You tier 1 cobblestone gens and hammers until I got rid of the unearthers. Okay. So tier 1 should be plenty quick for that then. Because that's not bad. Lava. So to make lava, the entropy manipulator, don't care about that's not gonna work. Can generate it with Ortec. I have ability like to develop mods. Yeah, I feel that. I get what you're saying. I did make 1 cobblestone gen per unearther though. Okay, okay. Been grinding Path of Exile 1. It's the only game that needs equivalent amount of brain cells as ATM tend to play with a fresh change of game type. That's fair. That's fair. I've never played it before. It sounds cool though. All right. Okay, that's just 2 more, so I still need 1 more. Got a bunch of iron done. Grab some more coal. Split it half and half. Well, already has 20. We'll throw 20 up here. I do have a good bit of cobblestone still left over, even without the generator. So I might just jump in here real quick and just shift K both of these. And then compress it one more time. And then I'm going to hammer down both of these into sand. If dirt is truly worthless, then we'll just go straight to sand. 5. And then that way those other guys still have something to do and they're not just sitting there twiddling their thumb. That's the plan, that's the goal. There we go. Should fill up this first one pretty quick, go straight to the second. Nice, okay. And 3 cobble gens, 8 hammers on my unearther setup. Okay. That sounds pretty intense. Need 1 more. Okay. So now we're down to just needing a bucket of lava. Is the entropy manipulator really the way to go for the lava, or should I look at something else? Because I'm down to try whatever. You get 1 free. How, where, when? You get it from quests. Okay, quests. Villager breeding with the power of the world engine. Okay, we did do that. We're done there. That's done. This is done. That's done. We got that. Cobble generators. I have to have the lava bucket. No, lava can be easily acquired using the gift you get from meeting Echo of the Machinist. You also get it from the Nether Ring. Okay. Did I talk to the NPC guy? Is there a new NPC guy at spawn that I need to talk to? Okay, well, in that case, we're gonna head back to spawn. I don't know if I missed something. Is there more around other than just this guy? There will be more? Okay, I'll talk to this guy.
At Lex Unam says.
Oh, I did do this.
Yes.
Okay. Complete stage. Oh, there's a lot more.
With these tokens, the work is now able to reboot the archives of 3 additional echoes. Their
Ooh.
upgrades will assist you in restoring the first segments of the world engine. The echoes may appear similar in form, but each has had the personality of their most successful predecessors artificially recreated. We hope this is to your liking.
Heck yeah. Oh, and this is where that shop is too. You guys are saying I don't have it unlocked for the brush. Ooh, rainbow coal. Ooh. There's some cool stuff in there, actually. Okay, so echo projections, there's more of them. May I ask him where? Each echo can be found in the lobby above. Sorry, I'm dumb. Didn't read it. It's not rainbow coal?
At Lex Unam
Okay.
says, is not rainbow coal.
Oh, that's right. I can fly in here. I don't remember who told me that the other day. I forgot about it. Archive of the Magician. The Machine. Which one of these do I need to go to? I don't care about Twilight.
At Cryptsplays says, look at your map lol. At Lex Unam says, use the guide.
What's up with my map? What you mean? Look at my map. I am looking at my map. The guide will... Okay, fine.
At Lex Unam
Echo
says,
of the Machinist,
the
this
guide
one.
will tell you.
This guy. Why is he so far down here? Hello, good sir.
Anomalous entity detected.
So, you're the new helper. Not sure how much you'll be able to get done with those soft, clean hands, but I'm more than happy to be surprised. Let's make sure you've at least got the basics before you go off and do your own thing. Here, take this tool Pa prepped for you ahead of time.
At Lex
Okay.
Unam says, all the time talking about certain mod pack guide, and now that you have a yellow trial guide you ignore it.
What? What are you talking? Okay, what did I miss? What did I ignore? The yellow trial guide? Yeah, I don't have markers on here. There's not 2 different maps. There are quests. Oh, tier 1 foundation. Hold up, we got a whole new thing. Meet the quartermaster, meet the magician, meet the mechanist. Ooh, shaping obsidian. When you create the casings you need for the world, you have to acquire lava and obsidian if you haven't already. Make sure you go speak to machinist, get an
At
entropy
Cryptsplays
manipulator to create
says,
lava.
Quest
Nice.
book T2. At Lex Unam says, the guide says you can bookmark them, check the guide.
I missed that. Click the compass.
At Lex Unam says, click the compasses.
Compasses. Am I crazy? Psycho? Blind? Oh. Look at.
At Torrid Sun says, the quests with compass icons on tier 1.
Got it. There. Alright, so now if I go... Hey! They're there! Okay, sick. I got it eventually. I was just blind and missed them. Alright, so... Back here to the end, I need the cobble generator. So shop is updated now, so I should be able to buy more stuff from the shop. Speak with the Echo Guidance. Make sure you go to each one as they might have a gift for you. 20 upgrades, only a few being required to advance. Each tier requires at least 2 upgrades to be completed while working with the Echoes. Okay, got it.
At Torrid Sun says, after you talk to the Echo you can teleport to them on the action pad too.
Perfect. Well, that's exactly what I'm going to do then. I'm gonna run down here and talk to this echo so that I can talk to him or teleport to him.
Greetings, seeker of wisdom.
Archwood
I
planks.
assume you wish to uncover the magical way.
I do. Apologies for cutting you off. Archwood, so I can already get an archwood. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna head home. We're gonna do each one of these individually. So this is the magician. I'm going through here. I know now that I need to do this thing, so I'm grabbing... Where is that sapling? Tell me I didn't get it, like, one of those instantly. I remember getting one. Am I blind again? Do I not have an orange sapling? Can't teleport until he's met the echo, yeah. Okay, so in that case, I've got to get one of those new saplings. How do you get the saplings again? Learn new things day by day. Nice. So for I could have sworn I had at least one archwood sapling. Am I crazy? Brush and dirt.
At Lex Unam
Brush
says,
and dirt. Great. Gonna be so much fun. Yeehaw, give me saplings for days. Just put the sapling in the bonsai chest. Not that one. I put one of them in there, but not that. Well, they gave me a bunch of other things, no saplings. That one's just a normal oak one. I really thought I had one. I might be just completely crazy, though. You always got to leave that option open.
At Crips Place says, when a wandering trader comes, do w.eu can to buy the ectoplasm.
Okay.
At Lex Unam says, you need higher brusher level.
Oh. So do I need to get it from, like, have one of these guys start brushing some dirt? Unearth level might be low. Here, what if I get over here? Can I get them fall more of where I would like them to fall? Eh.
At Torrid Sun
Somewhat.
says, our saplings need tier 4 unearther.
Oh, so I definitely have not gotten one. Come on, start giving me better stuff. Thorson told me there would be better stuff from these, and I'm feeling kind of light
At
too.
Crips Place says,
It said nothing. The crook on dirt? Oh, I think you're right. That does seem to ring a bell. Don't care too much.
at
I'm
Lex
gonna
Unam
find some
says,
dirt.
Torrid Sun lied.
Huh. You know, it's not bad. It's not like I'm just getting junk. Like, the stuff I'm getting is decent.
At
It's
Taylor
just
Karate says,
not the crazy
do you
stuff
like
I was
create
told.
Mod? And which mod do you like most?
I do like the create mod. I'm not opposed to it. It's not my favorite. If I was gonna pick a mod that I like the most, it would probably these days be something more like Ortec. Really been enjoying that one just because so much time and effort and thought was put into it, and it's just incredibly
At
well
Lex
developed.
Unam says, create mod sucks.
Okay, so we need the crook and some dirt.
At Crips Place says, don't let PT hear you say that lol.
Huh.
At Lex Unam says, but it suck less than MI or GT.
That's true. That's fair. Credit where credit's due. It's less bad, right? Okay, so we come into here. We should be able to shift K into 8 compressed cobble. I just grab 9 more real quick. There's no point in doing this with what we had. Okay, not in the right spot. I actually only needed 9 more. Why did it give me 27? Oh, I just needed to do that once. Got it. My
At
math was
Crips
bad.
Place says, MI wasn't that bad once I got away from one machine multiple recipes.
Yep. It goes a lot faster if you can do that. So this should be dirt. And then the dirt should be what I need to brush. So we're just gonna run it along here real quick. And then brush as much of it as we can, or crook, whatever, not brush. I'm not gonna brush it this time, crook. Yeah, those are my saplings. Okay, still no good ones there. How sure are we on this sapling only being at a certain level?
At Lex Unam
Starting to
says,
think it might be.
You promised us 24 hours.
Oh, I will. So I talked about that at the beginning of stream. My plan for this week is I'm going to stream today. I'm going to stream tomorrow. Wednesday, I've got a recording session with somebody. We're going to start a series, and I'm very excited and very much looking forward to that. Only tier 4 unearthers. Okay, well, in that case, I will... These guys are not tier 4 yet, are they? No, but they're tier 3. So throw all the useless, pointless, garbage saplings in there. I'm focusing on the wrong things here. I need to get lava. Lava needs to be gotten. I need to use the inch manipulator on stone to get lava. So this
At
and
Lex
this,
Unam says,
that,
JJEI.
that. That's what we actually needed to do. Then I need to actually make my cobble generator. Cobble. Because I can now. Except a piece of glass. I'm still missing one piece of glass. What if I set this down? We brush it. Farmers Delight's. That's pretty good. Farmers Delight's pretty nice. Any deets on the collab? Not yet. Not yet. There will be eventually. We're planning on hoping to get the videos out by this weekend, but
At Talenarda Karate says,
that's what
I
we're
think
doing.
Farmer's Delight is my best. With villager recruits, usefulness increases.
So, like we said, stream today, stream tomorrow, record Wednesday. Thursday, I'm probably going to spend editing. Friday, I'm going to sleep. Because I'm going to try and start the 24-hour stream at like 3 a.m. Saturday morning, whatever day that would be. And then from there, stream for 24 hours. That's the goal. That's what we're going to try to do. We'll see how successful that is, but that's what I'm thinking, at least as of right now. So this should just be generating cobble into a storage that is next to it, right? Or does the storage have to go under? I go to bed from Friday? Yeah, so the plan is to go to bed really early Friday. That's why I'm not streaming. And then hopefully on top. Okay, so I can do that pretty easily
At
then.
Lex Unam says,
Probably want a
what's worse
chest for
than
that.
MI and GT and shit? Mods over laggy like those villager mod.
Okay, chest here. Maybe a double. Do that. Why did it only... What? Did I not make 2? I did not make 2. I only made 1. I was dumb. Point was to get it closer to over here. This should still fill with cobblestone just like normal. This is my plan for the week and I'm still waiting. Come to here. I'm so sorry. So that is the plan for the week. Stream, record, break day to edit. Friday and Saturday, we do the 24-hour stream. I am considering making the 24-hour stream a charity stream. Because I'm also gonna, like, the merch is technically out right now. I haven't told anybody that, but it is. And so that's gonna be part of it. Like, whatever I earn that weekend, we donate to something or somebody. I've had some thoughts, but I haven't completely loved any of my thoughts yet about it. So we'll see. But if you guys have some just like crazy good ideas of what you would like to see in that, let me know. I really have no clue. Okay, so there's this. I need to go to Auto Hammers now, right? Only asked for merch in July. Yeah. So I've had it set up for a while, but I wanted to like do something with it, right? Like, hey, we're streaming for 24 hours. As part of that, we're releasing merch and we're going to donate all the proceeds to something. but I'm not sure.
At Lex Hunam says, donate to GDQ and shout to me. I need brags.
GDQ? What is GDQ? I have no clue what that is. GDQ. Oh, game's done quick? Got it. Got it. I could do that. I could. My other thought was to, at least for part of it, donate to Alfred. Like, oh, just on a stream, just do a gigantic donation. Because he's the guy that got me into doing YouTube in the first place. I thought that might be like a cool, like, giving back kind of thing. I don't know. Start your 24-hour stream, do like 8 or 9 p.m. so when you stop, you can immediately go to bed. Okay, that's the plan. The problem is I don't want to have to stay up all night. So I'm starting it really early so that I can sleep before, and then also I can sleep after. 1,200 syndicated original in the last 12 months. That's crazy. That's crazy. See, that was my downside as well, as like he is a bigger streamer, but at the same time I thought that might be cool. And so if I did that, I probably wouldn't do all of it.
To streamers do a lot of small ones.
But I thought it might be cool. I don't know. 10% of the earnings for chat giveaways. That's not a bad idea either. Enjoy them as much part. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so what we're looking at doing here is
says,
hammers.
You are deserved to view better, but I think enjoyment is more important than the views.
So I'm looking for some auto hammers. Netherite auto hammer is way more than I'm really looking at making here. Oh, those are so easy to make. I do need more glass. Why is it always glass? Why? Here, go make glass. So this guy's doing gravel, and we kind of want him to keep doing gravel, which I think is just one down from, like, it goes stone into gravel. So I think if I can put that auto hammer like here, and then we just pipe it directly into this chest, we're fine.
At Lex Hunam says, soon you
Glass
get diamond
chicken.
auto hammers.
Nice. The glass chicken is the best thing ever. I agree. The way this is going, it's gotta be. I buy content creators I actually follow regularly. That's fair. That's fair. I haven't watched a Life of Tom video in too long. It's been far too long. I kept up with like the whole pumpkin patch and all of that, and then I left for Oregon, and I haven't watched another one since because it's been too darn busy. But I need to go back and catch up and see what he's up to. Okay, so that is generating cobble pretty quick. The glass is done. Throw it back in here. I should be able to make an auto hammer now. But do I need to feed from this into the auto hammer?
Hammer on bottom, barrel on top. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Last one barrel to pipe in.
Hi. Okay, hammer on bottom. Whoa. Oh, was the light turned off? I'll use the basic ones until the end. You don't really need anything better. For those leaves, just a bunch of S. I don't know what that means. The leaves. These ones? It's just a bonsai pot making me... Oh, yeah, it's just decorative. Those ones, I don't know what those are for.
Hammers auto input from the left and output to the right.
Auto import from the left. And okay, so if I put it here, it would auto import. And then auto output to the right, which would be here. And then I would just need to pipe it into there, right? I have an axe. Lex was making fun of me earlier for it, and I'm going to break down and make one just for him. 2, 3. There we go. There's an axe. Are you happy? You need a barrel to pipe out to. What if I just I don't know, just used a chest instead. Thoughts? Why can I not? What was I getting caught on there? That's weird. Anyway, so from here I should be able to just pipe out in, right? And then it saves me another pipe too, pulls from there. Yeah, so that's all completely automated. Did I do the thing? I feel like I did the thing. Let's see.
At Leonardo Karate says,
barrel.
John is a real one, and he is the one few man that I know on YouTube. He is know what he's doing. Great respects from Turkey.
Thank you so much. I
Lex
appreciate
Unam
it.
Says, barrel.
What if I don't do a barrel? Does that trigger you, Lex? Do a buffer chest? That's not what this is, right? I feel like it is. There should be a buffer chest there. Nice. Okay. Tortzen said it's nice, therefore I accept that I've done it semi-correctly. This chest is gonna fill up really quick though. I can't compress from here, so we're gonna take all the iron.
Lex Unam says, barrel are better.
Barrels are better.
Crypt
I
Spice
agree.
Says, I'll side with Lex on this. Their barrels are actually good.
I know. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just being lazy. Shift K. I can't Shift K tiny coal. A little bit annoying. There we go. That down. Perfect. I can live with that.
At Torrid Sun says, I'm gonna disagree with everyone and suggest mechanism bins. At Lex Unam says, spoiler, there's no op chests here.
No
Barrels
OP
are
chest.
better.
Okay. There's that. Block of raw lead I don't care about. I'm just filling stuff up in the chest now. Just trying to get it out of my inventory. I do need to eat again. Beautiful country. People are so nice. If you ever get the chance, you haven't traveled to Turkey, is a place you need to visit. See, I heard that. My sister went. She said it was awesome, but I've never been. You guys are gonna hate this. I've never actually been outside of Texas. Not Texas. Sorry, the U.S. I've obviously been outside of Texas, but I've never been out of America. And I need to at some point. But having a family kind of ties you down, and plus, I don't know, kind of like it. It's comfortable, you know. Lapis bricks is definitely not what I wanted to make. I kind of just, and this probably is going to sound really, really lame when I say it out loud, but it's the truth. I really
At Lex
like
Unam says,
being
where
at home.
outside America you want to go?
If I was going to pick somewhere, it might offend people. Australia is probably top on my list. Like, I know there's a lot of other cool places. It would either be like a traditional Europe trip where I go to like the UK, France, Germany, or it would be Australia. It would be one of those. Just because Australia, because I think it would probably be cool. Plus, it's like I can say I've been to Australia. The other part is because I'm a big history buff, and there's just so much more history in Europe.
Japan is my number one. LOL.
Okay, I've heard that.
Lex Unam says,
I have a buddy
if you
that's
go
going to
Australia,
Korea.
Go to Steve Irwin Sanctuary.
True, that's true. I've got a buddy that's going to stay away. Too soon. I've got a buddy that's going to Japan this year and has gone to like South Korea and Japan and all of those too. And he swears by it. Says the nicest people, the coolest place to go, all of that. I'm opening the mysterious cube. I'm doing it over here, but I'm doing it. I don't know how it works. Do I just break it? Ooh! I didn't realize that's what it did. I thought it was like a loot box.
Chardon says, but have you seen the spiders from down under?
I have. It's cool. It's not cool if you're not risking death, right?
At Lex Unam says, don't open it. You will need it.
Well, a little late for that, Lex. I definitely opened it already. Thank you. Most of the people disagree with your thoughts because country can worse time. People, government corruption cause this. Remain good as hell. Gotcha. If you come to the UK, we certainly have a lot of castles and ruins and manor houses we can show. See, that's what I'm saying. There's such cool stuff in the UK, right? Wasted the cube. I didn't know I was supposed to keep it. Now I do. But now you're going to end up buying one later. That's okay. I've literally bought nothing from the store so far. Absolutely nothing. So this is going fine. Unearther. Archaeologist. So I need to get these guys a higher level, which means I basically... When did this show up? I basically just need to set up an entire setup exactly like I just did. Only instead of for gravel, I need it for...
At Lex Unam says,
for like dust.
Chapter 2 for the cube, long way.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Offers open to you, John. If you do the UK, you can use my holiday home on the coast. Whoa. What crazy. That's crazy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. it may be a little while before I ever get the chance to do that. That's so cool, man. What a community. What a community. I know I've got people that are like all over the place that watch, but that's so neat. Oh, we got some netherite scrap? Holy. All right, all right. I'm there now, Tortson. I've gotten some cool stuff. You're right. There, you can get some cool stuff out of these. Worth it for sure. You're right. You're right, Tortson. there's some cool stuff in there. Hey, we still got plenty of brushes too. Okay, so get rid of all the extra crap I don't want right now.
At Lex Hunam says that scrap means cryptics have bad luck.
It does. That's exactly what it means. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so we got to start the whole process over for that cobble, right? So I got to take that and that. We're gonna throw the iron in here. I've got some stone, but I'm gonna need a lot more. And I don't
says, that's
have a
it,
ton.
I'm restarting my world.
You're restarting your world. That's crazy. I'm gonna take that. We're gonna throw this in here and split it half and half between that one and this one. Yeah. A UK, a country, interior changing like a rabbit hole. Most countries, the same problem. Yeah, I agree. Honestly, I feel the same way about the US. Like, if you're from somewhere else, it's less and less appealing to come visit here every single day. But I digress. We're getting a decent amount of stone, so I'm going to need a lot more of that in order to make another cobble gen. Let's grab the buckets real quick because water should be easy. Lava should be just as easy. Where's my entropy manipulator?
At atomic_search says, keep the single cobble gen, it's fast enough to feed them, just pipe from it.
I like how compact it is. That's my problem. I really like how compact this is. I would much rather just leave this here and not have to worry about running pipes behind, because if so, I will get made fun of for that. John, have you played much Battlefield 6 or Black Ops 7? I played a pretty decent amount of Battlefield 6. I've been enjoying it a lot. I've not played any Black Ops 7. For better or worse, I was never really into Call of Duty. I was a big Halo guy. And I played that quite a bit growing up. And haven't really played much since, but no, I haven't played any Black Ops yet. Okay, so we got some more cobble that we can throw in here. I'll split it half and half to toss it in there and there. Exactly. Yeah, that was like, that was peak for real. Okay, toss those in there. We still got some more stone. I will still need more glass. So let me take a couple of these. Be able to just hammer them down, except I don't have a hammer. I think I may have used my hammer in the auto hammer craft. That's fine. Make another one real quick. That's dirt. Sand. There are furnace upgrades, but I know I need to get those. Someone who's visited a lot of countries.
Search says, Eastern Europe in general is super nice. Any of the Slavic countries super welcoming and rich histories. I'm from SW Ukraine by Romania and Moldova. My city has super cool architecture.
That's awesome. See, that's exactly what I would go to visit. Like, a lot of people are going there for like the nightlife or something. Like, I don't care about that at all. Not even a little bit. Like, and this is like the dream, right? If I was gonna go to Europe, I would want to visit historical stuff, right? Number one. Number two, if there was any way, even possibly, that I could convince Syndicate just to like say hi for like 2 seconds, that would be sick. Like if he had like a meet and greet somewhere, 100% I would make that happen. You know what I mean? Like those would be like the big things I would go and do. Big on the Knights Templar, and I love the mysteries and history behind their path in our world. I agree. I played some of. There's actually an very old game that's called the Knights Templar. Templar. I think I'm saying that wrong, but it's just a sick game. Absolutely love it. You live an hour from Syndicate. Lucky dog. Lucky you. I don't know if you've ever seen it before, but and maybe that's just, you know, what they say about never wanting to meet your idols, but I think it would just be sick. I would just absolutely love to meet the guy. So I should be able to throw sand in here now. And that should give me the piece of glass that goes in the middle, and then I'll have another cobblestone generator. So from here, I'm just making a bunch of chests, really, so that we can logic up all of this. Anybody do the math on what it's going to take? I need to get those back. For me to get to, what is it, dust? Because that's going to have to go down a long ways, right? That's going to be a lot of auto hammers.
At Lex Unam says,
Let's see.
barrels.
Barrels. How hard is it to make the barrel? No, because I've already made chests. I'm sticking with chests. I dug my hole and I'm sitting in it. Auto hammers. What was I missing for those? Why am I screaming at the game? I'm still missing glass and then iron hammers. This will be really easy to make, though.
At Lex Unam says, 8 barrels total.
8 barrels total. How about auto hammers? How many of those am I going to need? Because I've got the historical buildings. Most people can give information on historical buildings in the country. Nice for all 3 on 8 hammers total for all 3 unearthers. Chester death. Nice. Exactly. Dracula's castle in Romania is cool too. I've heard that.
At Torrid
I don't need to
Sun
do dirt,
says,
right?
8 hammers for all 3 unearthers.
Right. Okay, so I'm just trying to get to dust now. That's the goal. I do know that I'm going to need more, but I just want to get dust into this chest. So that's where I'm starting at. So let me make my cobble gen real quick. Move that to here, make that. It puts it in a chest on top. We go from here to there. Then I need to start making the auto hammers. You don't need to do dirt. 8 hammers, 3 gravel, 2 dirt. Dust is 4. 4 for dust. Okay, that's what I need. So I need to make 4 of those hammers. I made plenty of those. I do need a bunch more glass, though. Such a pain. Okay, let's just shift K real quick.
At
3
Crypt's
compressed
Place
cobble.
Says, my RNG in my world consists of 3 dirt chest 9003 to 4 times LMAO.
Jeez. Alright, we're just gonna get all of this down into sand. Alright, give me just a second. And then I'm gonna uncompress this. I'm gonna throw this in here. Give me 2 seconds. All right, we're back. Finally got antimatter chickens too. That's crazy. That seems like a lot. How long did that take? That cannot have possibly been quick. I got some dinner. We got stuffed bell peppers. All right. We have more glass now.
At Lex Unam says, shift ton of time.
Yeah, for real. 2, 3, 4. You said it takes from the left and puts it in the right. Do I have to have a buffer between each? Should I have a buffer between each? Probably. Because if so, I kind of want it to go this direction. So I'm thinking I might just make a little more space here. And then send it all this way by placing these guys here. Color coded, put thing on the ground, no need for a buffer between. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Make a little more space here. And then put that right there. Throw this one up.
At Lex Unam says at Luther Vamplored galactic ton of time.
That is a lot of time. Put that down, and then from there, I just have to pipe out, right? Yeah, it's getting me dust. Excellent. Okay. How hard are these Ortec pipes to make? Honestly, I can kind of just adjust a little bit. Yo, what's up, Dragster? It's going well. How are you? I would take. Oh, you know, pick those up. That's crazy. Do I still have my axe on me? I do. Nickel and wood. I have some of that. Maybe. I honestly don't know.
At Lex Unam says, like some ingots.
Pipe. Opaque item pipe. Nickel ingot. Do I have any of that yet? That's zinc. That's osmium. You guys don't have anything in them. Am I going crazy? Am I supposed to have nickel? I do have some nickel chunks. Okay. We'll throw that in here real quick. And then hopefully that makes it easier. There's a loot bee somewhere. Hello, sir. Family are off to Florida in May. I was planning on going 2 weeks trial. Gotcha. That sounds like a good plan, dude. What was I supposed to do with the loot bee? Was I supposed to attack it?
At Crypt's Place says, oh, you missed the loot bee dot.
I thought I got yelled at for doing that last time. Alright, I've got nickel. Pipes. Just need some planks. Planks. And then click back in here. Pipes. Alright. That should be more than enough. We just want to get the dust connected from there to there. And then that should fill these guys up, and those should continue to dust the dust. Perfect! Automation. Beautiful. When it spawns, take a good look at it. Okay. Plan out some me time, maybe a fishing trip to France? Dude, that sounds cool. I want to ask you for tips on your next big video, but I don't want to say it on stream. Yo, DM me, brother! If there's anything that I love nerding out about,
At Mick.Potter says,
YouTube is up
the
there.
loot bee is high on his own supply, lol.
Oh, is he? That's funny. No, I absolutely. If you got questions, thoughts, anything, I'll be honest with you. I don't always feel like I'm the best resource for questions, but my DMs are always open. Do the sand unearther? So I should probably have one of these going with dust and one of them going with sand. Is that what you're saying? Because I could do that. I just have to make a little more space down here. And then disconnect that pipe. And create a little automation.
Says, John,
Yes.
I've been following you since the Iron Spells and Spellbooks mods. I think all of the mods since the first season of 10. I couldn't stop seeing it. All the systems I dream.
That's funny. I feel that about questions, but I do my best, and I'll test to figure it out. Can't answer the question. Exactly. That's because you work in the same IT field that I do, where that's kind of like what our jobs are. It's like we know 80% of what we need to know, and the 20% we don't know we're willing to look up if somebody has a question about. Part Tom. I think I might have upset Nick Potter over here. I didn't realize that we were that upset about me not streaming constantly. So I'm gonna need another 3 auto hammers. Grab the glass. Throw that in here. So close. Hammer. We need 3 auto hammers for this one, right? 1. Iron auto hammer. 2. And then 3. I'm missing a hammer for that one. Make that real quick. Hammer. And then we just have to actually do the rest of it. Mine are not open. I want to see your reaction to your idea. Your thoughts go with it. Okay, like, so you want me to open that on stream and like answer now? Or is that something you would rather me open later? Because I'll do either one. Whatever you want me to do, man. Okay, that. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to put that there, which means the chest is going here. This chest is going to go right here. Out and in. We can read and react, but keep the item a secret for now. Okay, we'll go see.
At Talenarda Karate says, because my computer doesn't allow me to make such large structures, I have 134 mods, and I'm forced to get 60 FPS. I even use your knowledge and videos to organize my world.
Nice.
At Lex Unam says, you don't need 500 pipes connecting, just one.
I know nothing, but I'm good at finding the answers. Nice. Got 12 chunks max. Steal the cobble. Can I not get out of here? There we go.
At Mick.Potter says,
from the gravel
I know
gen?
nothing, but I'm very good at finding the answers.
Honestly,
LOL.
You know what?
At Lex Unam says, get 12 chunks max.
I actually really like that idea. Hold up. Because this thing's full, right? Or getting full. Yeah. So we got more than enough there. I need more pipes. We're just going to run a pipe from there straight into here, so that way I don't have to make another cobble gen, because it's kind of like the most annoying part of this whole process. And then I'm good. So instead, I just got to go find the rest of my nickel real quick, and then we go search for pipes. Right here, opaque item pipes. I need more planks.
At Lex Unam says, imagine needing cobblestone. At Mick.Potter says, I'm an IT nerd. I have to find solutions.
No, I get it. I get it. I know the feeling. All right. I think 6 is enough to get me there. I don't know. The amount of sass. The amount of sass, Lex.
At Lex Unam says, you can move the hammers closer so you save pipes.
Or
Cripsplays says,
make
or
more
when
pipes.
Lex makes your brain hurt, where the AI reading this knows the difference between live and live.
All right. Automation. I don't know how I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna have to dig my way out. There we go. We're good. Freedom. All right, so this guy should be getting sand. That guy's getting dust. Ah, happy. I sent you the... No! Oh, no! No! Dog. you serious?
At Mick.Potter says, you haven't upset me.
Okay,
At
good.
Lex Unam says,
Glad.
but how the AI handles data and data.
I love how it says pipe heads. I agree. I agree. That's hilarious. Yeah. Wow. Wow, Dragster. That's my reaction is wow. I mean, if you're trying to one-up yourself, that's one way to do it. That's one step further, for sure.
At Mick.Potter says, I'm just disappointed.
That's fair. I think you probably are. That's okay, though. The thing is, you can automate a lot of that pretty easily. But, and with that idea, I don't think you're going to run into the same issue I had. What slowed me down was the crafters themselves. I think you should be fine until you hit like a material limit, right? Which is a much better place to be. I'm glad we're not chasing after me on. I really wish that I wouldn't have done the one that I did, because that was kind of a pain. But it is what it is. All right. So we're getting a bunch of good stuff here. I haven't looked at the quest line in a little bit. We did finish up that. Look at us go. And we're done with this. So is this the end of this one? This unlocks chapter 1. Okay, so then I go to chapter 1, and now I'm looking at all of this. With more archives unlocked, it's time to explore the lobby, find the Echo of the Mechanist. Got it. Okay, you can do... There's actually a command to teleport directly there. I do still need to meet the Quartermaster. And then this is the magic guy. I'm just going to run into lag issue, especially with all the generation. Yeah. That's true. That's true. AFK and time are your friend. That's fair. I do think that you will likely run into a lag issue with all the resource generation you need. But
Lex Unam says,
if you can get
do
into
the
some of the
create vault.
creative stuff. The create vault. Is that the middle one? So you want me to work on the mechanist? Over here? Is that what you're saying? That is not the create vault. That's not the create vault. Why don't I see the create vault? The right one? Oh, it is? Okay, okay. I can look at doing that. Dude, my food. Falling apart.
At Lex Unam says, right one.
So I gotta get into productive metalworks. Oh, and we start getting into chickens, though. That looks like fun. Okay. The middle one's required. Left and right are optional, but I have to do one of them. You're saying do the middle one, and then also do this one. All right, let's go locate the Quartermaster real quick then. Oh, I have to go to the lobby first? Weird. Tier 3 is where you start making resources. Got it. All right. From here, I can just go to the Quartermaster. Oh, I haven't met him yet. Lame! I knew I hadn't, but it showed up there, and I was like, oh, this will be super convenient. Magician, Quartermaster over here. Quartermaster, what's up, dude? I did R's to avoid create, so I can't help you with that. Hey, that's okay. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Hey, man, how's it going? All right, click to play. I don't care about that.
Howdy,
This one.
stranger. Been a hot minute since I seen one of your kind round these parts. I'll cut straight to the chase. I'm gonna give you some chores, and when they're done, we can repair that rusty
At
old
Crypt's
world
Place
engine with this
says,
old
I had fun in
quartermaster's
the Create
know-how.
Vault. No
As it
sarcasm,
is,
it was
I'm
really
the proud
fun.
owner of one of them major upgrades for the world engine. So, unfortunately for you,
At Lex
you's gotta
Unam
do as you're
says,
told
you
no
will
matter
certain
what.
die in the Create
I'm
Vault.
just messing with ya. Well, kinda. The machine blocks are essential, but I'll be nice and keep your first job real easy. Go out there and make a machine that can make circuits and metallic alloys, and a sturdy casing component. Try not to get your hand stuck in the infusion intake like Mary Beth done last summer, bless her heart.
What on earth did they get the X's accent for that one? That's crazy. Either one of those are going to be particularly difficult, though. Oh, yo, there's some cool shop items here. Very nice. Okay.
At Talenarda Karate says, Sir, if you are tired, you can take a break from the stream, laughing face, anytime. It is very nice to learn the modes. It is very nice to spend time, and right here, we'll be here to support.
I appreciate it. I'm doing pretty good right now. I'm trying to finish this dinner, though. But besides that, we're chilling. Okay. Arcane Grove. Ooh. I'm assuming that's going to be important. Metallurgic Infuser.
At Atomic_Surge says, I cheesed the Create Vault cause I got a portal gun early.
That one. Alright, 2 furnaces, iron, osmium, redstone. That's easy. Easy. 2 furnaces, iron, redstone we've already got. I don't know if I've made any osmium. Maybe I've got one laying around though. Let's see. Nope. I do have plenty of it in here though. So,
At Lex Unam says, I speedrunned other Vault BCS, I'm cool.
Nice. This is gonna be good. I hope I don't. I haven't died so far. Kind of chilling right now. Stick with 100% more stick. That's so annoying. But I throw you in the fire. Whoa, it's in the fire! Alright, we got our osmium now. We're going to throw it in here. I should now be able to create the metallurgic infuser. What was the other thing I needed to make? Dielectric something? Dielectric casing? This thing? Is this the other thing I need to make? I think so. That's gonna take more lava? Oh, we all remember the Chaos Dragon fight, right? Ready to clip the vault run? No, 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 no. No, it's not gonna be that. Also, I killed the Chaos Dragon fight, I'll have you know. I did that all in one go, without dying. However, it was the second time I'd done it. First time I did it, which I'm sure you were actually referring to, it was quite rough. I died a lot. Which wasn't anything compared to the fight at the end of Ocean Block. Dude, that fight really got me. I don't think any of us were prepared for that one. You didn't speak for 20 minutes? How'd you get lava in the pack? This nifty, cool little gadget. Oh, it's in my inventory already. The entropy manipulator. Grab both those. Turn stone into lava. Alright. So, for the dielectric casing, I need a lot of dielectric paste. Just gonna make 2 sets of this real quick. I need some iron bars. 1 set of this. 1 set of this. 1 of these. I think that's what they wanted here, right? Flame those. Ooh. Whoa, hold up. No, it's part of A2. The entropy manipulator is an A2. Cool. That's huge, right? I don't know what that's used for, but I think that's a huge storage. Oh, it's because it's the spatial component and oh. Okay, so I need a power generator, so I could just do like a coal generator or a heat generator or something simple. Oh, I just had to get 2 of those. We good? We good. Nice. Is to save structures? Oh, that's so stupid.
At Lex Unam says, is to save structures. At Talenarda Karate says, do you want to try Lord Pumpkin and Born in Chaos mod? Grinning squinting face ITLL be fun I think.
Maybe at some point. Right now I'm gonna try to finish up
At
this mod pack.
atomic_surge says, pocket generator make 1.
I forgot that existed. I do need to get the ferrocore ingots for that first. What level is that? Blaze Boom? Oh no, that even works on the basic one. So, sugar, dirt should be easy. Do I have any? I don't have any dirt. I'm gonna grab some dirt. I'm also gonna run down there and grab sugarcane real quick.
Unam says, he will need JDT.
I think if I can get 1 dirt and then 2 sugar from down here. Truck sand for sugarcane. There's a bunch down here though. So I figured I'd just come down and grab 2. Sugar. Bingo bango. You know? And then grab a piece of dirt while I'm here. This isn't dirt. Is there any dirt? There's a little bit. Perfect. I should be chilling now. One more to feed the goo. That's actually such a great point. Cortson just saved me from having to run back down here in like 2 minutes. Mm-hmm. A really good catch. All right. We're back. This.
At Lex Unam says, do anyone knows the name of the stuff on SB4? I don't remember the name but Chosen used it.
The stuff. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to go to here.
At Talenarda Karate says, 600 HP it have 3 waves, also can able to take 2 warden in same time, but if you transform into Atom X it will be dust in seconds.
Jeez. I should stop going through all of this, but I'm going to. Okay. There's that, and this. My iron at. I don't want that. Iron. I think it's in here, right? Yeah, it is. I don't think I need that much, do I? I'm just gonna do 3, I think. And I'm about to throw this back in here. Okay, along with all the other extra stuff that I don't need yet. And because I'm not doing all of it, I'm just gonna set it on the ground because whatever. Feed it. 3, 1, 2, 3. And let it do its thing. Use an anvil. Gotcha. Cannon Hall. I'll have to look at it. I don't think I've ever even heard of it. Wondering why America has so little history. No, you're right. That's exactly why there's so little history. Okay.
At Lex Unam says, if you wondering why America have so little history is BC it have less than 250 years. At Talenarda Karate says, and I remembered, I'm telling this to the guy who made Warden Farm XD.
I may have done that. That's sick. Dude, that thing's been around for literally 1,000 years. All right, that's sick. That's sick. Yeah. I love that. That's super neat.
At KFisher79 says, howdy Joe and chat long time.
Yo, what's up, BK? How's it going? It is beautiful. Did they slow it down or did ATN speed it up? I have no clue. But it is slow. It has taken a hot minute. That's true. I usually never use the default one. I usually use the bigger one anyways. Perfect. Alright, we got 10 of them. We're going to toss them through there. Get this little pocket generator going. I will need to make 2 blocks of redstone. Shouldn't be very hard. 1, 2. Throw them in there. Okay. Farmer says you can do tours, just look on the garden, so not it's free. Dude, that's sick. That's super cool. Okay, that should be the 4 I need. I need a furnace. Okay. Pocket generator. Set it there. Come over here. Grab some coal. Oh, this guy's running out of space. I gotta do something here. Alright, I have to right click and open this and then throw coal in there? Yeah. Then this thing should go in like a curio slot or something, right? Not on the ground. Whole point of a pocket generator. Does it have to sit in my inventory? Can it not go in a spot? The big country that can, all right, let's see. We shift K. Oh, those are not already iron chunks. Oh, that's because it's too big of an inventory. E here. Go, that's much better. Need more coal. That's fine. About to be out of storage space, y'all. Grab the lead chunks and all of those. Anything I can press down. E. What we got? Toss it all in there real quick. What's it charging? What on earth is that charging? What do I have on me that... Oh, it's charging my entropy manipulator. Got it. Can you make compacting drawers?
Says,
I probably
it's called
could.
Labeling tool.
I probably could. As of right now, I have not. But what you gonna do, right? Okay. We got a lot of this automated. I think we were saying that there's a couple more of these that will need to be. Why did these guys stop? Hold up. That's going. Running. What,
At atomic_surge says, make a chest or backpack with compacting upgrade, save you time from doing the combining.
I really should do that. So what the heck is good? Why is it not feeding cobblestone in anymore? Any thoughts? Anybody? Nothing changed here. It's full, okay. But this isn't. So the internal buffer is full? How do we know? How do you... Okay, but it doesn't look like it's putting anything in here or in here, and I'm not seeing anything go into the last chest, which means something stopped, right?
Lex Unam says, not enough speed for Tobe full.
There's nothing going to the unearther. There's absolutely nothing. It's not being processed at all. Like, that guy's working fine.
At Lex Unam says, they slow.
Yeah, but they're not that slow. This guy's also full of cobble. This guy's the only one still working. Yeah, no. Okay, they were all working. Like 2 minutes ago, they were all working. None of them were backwards. They were all placed down the correct direction. Yeah, so this one, I placed it down looking this direction against blocks behind. All this direction, and it was working 2 minutes ago. But also, I should be able to click on the auto hammers to pull stuff out, right? Or is that just the generator? Yeah, this one's still working. A loot bee. Hurry up and get the loot. So what am I supposed to look at with this guy? Oh, he looks like he's having a good time. Try breaking and replacing them? I can. It just seems weird. Like, theoretically, I would like to not have to do that. But if that's what I gotta do, that's what I gotta do. His eyes, yeah, he looked kind of crazy. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna grab a stack of cobble. Do the same thing in. 4 of those down there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they had stuff in them. It just wasn't working. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Should eventually get dust put in down here, right? I do need food. Good call. Good call. I'm gonna eat the 4 apples we got here. He's getting dust again. Why did half of them just stop? Is it because of my claimed chunks or something? I don't have any chunks claimed. We'll do that. Okay. Maybe that will keep this from being an issue again. Maybe it won't. Who knows? We've eaten though. We're no longer gonna starve. So I kind of think I'm gonna need to do the same thing with these guys. I can break it right in the middle. Okay, we're gonna put these 2 guys back up. Grab all 3. 1, 2, 3. Make sure this guy starts getting some sand. Hey, what's up, dude? How you doing? Getting sand. Okay. Well, they're working again. That's something. Doesn't help me figure out the mystery of why they stopped, but... Okay, I think I'm gonna have to call it there. I need to go get my little one in bed. I feel like we made a ton of progress this episode. And I'm excited to see these vaults that y'all are talking about next time. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, we're streaming tomorrow. And then Wednesday we're off, Thursday we're off, and then Friday, very, very late, we're going to be streaming again.
At Crips Plays says, breaking is the classic turn it off and back on again.
Exactly, it really is that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of y'all, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!